I am finally biting the bullet and starting a YouTube channel. I actually did film a video before this about 3 weeks ago, and it took me about 2 weeks to figure out how to edit the full thing, how to do the music, and all the steps on how to edit on Premiere. And then I finally got it, and it wouldn't upload to YouTube. I accidentally disconnected my iCloud because the files kept undownloading themselves, and it was literally such a pain. I ended up losing the whole video. So it was a 45-minute video edited down, so you can only imagine how much footage that was that I edited just to lose it for my first one, which you can imagine would be extremely demotivating, but I am dead set on doing this because I really, really want to share this part of my life. So pretty much this video is just gonna be that. I'm gonna try to keep it short, try to keep it sweet. I want to introduce myself and what I've done in the past couple of months and what has led me here to starting this channel. So recently, my life has been absolutely insane. Within the past few months, I ended my bodybuilding competition season. I ended my relationship. I got let go from my job. And all those things just happened simultaneously. And as you can imagine, that would really, really shake a person, right? So I ended my bodybuilding competition season. I did 3 shows, did great in all of my shows. It was awesome. I didn't document really any of that because I was my first prep, and I prepped because I wanted to prep. I did not prep for social media. I did not prep to boost my engagement. I did not prep for any other reason other than I have always wanted to prep. I've always wanted to do a competition, and I wanted 110% of my focus to be on myself and my own personal journey with that. So the next time I do prep, I probably will document it more, but I really wanted to fully delve myself into the experience of competing without any outside forces interfering with how I was thinking or adding in any other pressure. I do think that's why I did so well, and mentally I have handled post-show and the entire prep itself so well, is because it was so healthy for me, because it was such a selfish time in my life, but it was selfish in the best way possible because the only thing I was focused on was work, the gym, training, my diet. It was me. It was all about me. And that's what prep is. It is very selfish, but I wasn't really focused on social media. I wasn't really focused on what people thought about me. I wasn't focused on filming and editing and all the other fake bullshit, honestly, that comes from social media. It was just grind.
Inspirational culture that's going around, this fitspo lifestyle. These dudes would be like, you know what? I used to weigh 90 pounds, but now through hard work, determination, perseverance, never backing down, not stopping, remaining focused, never veering off track, not looking over my shoulder, never dying, no days off. Now I got bigger muscles. Okay.
Even when I was posting on Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that, I really didn't care about the engagement. I didn't care about the views. I didn't care about jack shit. I was this is what I'm posting. I want to post it because I want to post it, and I didn't care about anything else. That was kind of my experience with content and prep and things like that. Prep was amazing. I have nothing bad to say about competing. I have gained weight post-show. I'm probably 3 months-ish post-show now. I've gained weight, as you should. My hormones are finally back to perfect. Everything is going really great. I'm extremely healthy. I feel great. I've really never felt better. In the gym, my training is amazing. I'm the strongest I've ever been. I just have nothing negative to say at all about prep. I am so happy that I had such a good experience. My coach is so amazing. He's been nothing but a blessing to me. I'm so happy that I was able to meet him, meet other people from him, his girlfriend, Gemma. Mike and Gemma are so freaking amazing. They were such a great connection to make. And I think one of the most positive things about prep too was making those connections with people who are so heavily involved in the fitness space and don't see it as a negative thing and push you to be your best. I never felt more like an athlete and purposeful with my training because of prep, because it gave me a reason. It gave me a reason to be doing all of this, because I've always been a little bit kind of crazy with how I train and how I eat. And when you meal prep and you bring meals places, or you do an hour on the Stairmaster or things like that, that's not sustainable and it's not normal. But for the first time in my life, it's oh, I'm in the gym 5 days a week. I'm doing cardio. I'm meal prepping. I'm weighing out all my meals. And it was purposeful, it had meaning, and it was also normal. And like there was everyone around me was like, yeah, like that's normal. You're good. You're killing it. And it was so much support and love and just people to talk to, people to lean on and ask questions and to learn. Just such a great, great experience. So I ended up winning my class in almost all of my shows. I'm nationally qualified, and the judges' feedback was that I need to grow in my shoulders, upper body, and my upper glutes. So that is what we're gonna do. So we're not gonna jump back into prep. We are not doing any of that. Right now, we're just focused on growth, focused on health, and I couldn't be happier to be focusing on that right now. So ending my relationship and going through a breakup is obviously something that's really, it's never easy for anybody. But ultimately, in the way that I see love, the way I see relationships is that if you know it's not going anywhere and you know you're unhappy, you should end it. Certain people are temporary in your life. I'm not gonna dive too deeply into my relationship because I think certain things should not be put online. I think we should respect people's privacy, and I think social media really does have a negative effect on relationships in general and creates this kind of false like Instagram relationship and this perspective that's just like not real. You'll never really see both sides or the negative sides of relationships. Social media really does create that like fantasy. I do think that you should keep certain things private. Like I never really post my family online. I try not to post my relationships. I try not to post too much of my personal life online, just because I think some things are just safer and better when they are private. And I do think some things, it's like, if you really do love it, I think it should be close to you and it doesn't need to be shared online, essentially. But yeah, we did break up, so it was kind of a lot with everything going on. And then on top of that, I did get let go from my job. I was working in the supplement industry. I was doing athlete management for a supplement company. That was another thing where it was like, I was a little bit blindsided. It wasn't really a personal issue, but it's hard to not take things personally when certain things were never communicated properly and you were blatantly taken advantage of and disrespected and lied to. But I'm not going to badmouth anything involving that experience because I take everything with a grain of salt. Like I met so many incredible people at that job. I learned a lot and I got to do something I loved and work for a company that I really genuinely, I did support it when I got there. Our core values ended up not really aligning, and I think that's fine. For me, fitness is always going to be about integrity, doing the right thing, and helping people, and being genuine, and doing things to actually help people become the best version of themselves. There's a lot of shit in the fitness industry that is not that. So my main purpose with this channel and me moving forward is going to be like sharing my journey to becoming the best version of myself and how all of these things can happen at once. I could be fired, I could be broken up with, I could gain 20 pounds, you know what I mean? All in the same, couple of months. And I'm actually the happiest I have ever been. Even though I don't know where my life is going right now, I don't have super set deadlines and goals and things like that. It's just like I'm free to be myself, and I feel the most myself I have ever felt in my entire life. I'm super excited to be me and do the things that make me feel my best. You don't need to start over. You don't need to have the glow up. We all are striving to be happy. We all want to be happy. And the reality is that happiness is quite literally right in front of you. You have the choice to be happy right now. The fact that we're constantly chasing something is what makes us unhappy. It's constant, like, I want to lose the 10 pounds. I want to be this famous on YouTube. I want to have this many followers. I want to learn this skill. I need to do this. Like, I need to follow this keto diet or this, or I'm going to try meditating. I'm going to try journaling. I'm going to try everything. And you are constantly told that do this. When you could just be happy right now. Like the way that you are, you could easily be happy. It's just having that gratitude for where you are and taking a minute to actually appreciate the things that are in front of you. And for me, like prep really helped me realize that I took a lot of things for granted. I took my family for granted. I took spending time with friends for granted. I took food for granted. It's like I am so happy when I am able to go out for lunch with my mom. I went out to the bars the other day for the first time in like a year and a half, and I got drunk and I acted like a 24-year-old would, you know what I mean? For the first time in a really, really long time. And I had so much fun. And a while ago, I would have been like, you can't drink, you can't do this, you can't do that because it's not productive. But it's like, no, having fun and just living life is productive. And sure, I was the next day, I was like, oh man, like I feel like shit. But instead of regretting the experience, I just embraced that feeling and appreciated it, because I was like, wow, this is a part of life. Like the shitty feeling of waking up after drinking is an experience that is meant to be experienced. Doesn't need to be every weekend. Shouldn't be every weekend. Shouldn't be twice a week or 3 times a week. But you know what I mean? It's like for somebody who never does that, who never I was never going out with my friends, never having those experiences, to allow myself to do that and give myself some grace and just be happy is incredible. To be able to gain body fat and be happy in the body that I'm in because I'm a healthy, functioning human being, and to appreciate that and to count my blessings and be like, thank you, God, for giving me this healthy body. And sure, I could be leaner, but it's like, who the F actually cares? Like, I love my friends so much. I'm so blessed to have such amazing friends in my life right now. Just to be so supported and around people who are helping me to become a better person. It's really, really like reflecting on that and having this gratitude, allowing myself to be happy. Because I think a lot of it is us just not allowing ourselves to love ourselves or allowing ourselves to be happy. And it's like allowing yourself to just relax or have fun is so underrated, because when you're constantly being so fucking productive all the time, you're like, oh, I gotta be better, I gotta be better, I gotta be better. You will never be happy when you're constantly trying to be better. And I'm not saying like, oh, don't try to be better, because I'm still trying to be better. I'm still trying to grow in the gym. I'm still trying to make more money. I'm still trying to be the best version of me. But the best version of you also includes you loving your life and loving yourself and living. For example, if you want to go and have a drink with your friend and then you go and do that and then you regret the whole thing, it's like, what's the fucking point? Like, do the things that you actually want to do because you want to do them. Like, I love social media because I love helping people. I love fitness because I love the way that it makes me feel. I love bodybuilding because I love to push myself. Like, these are all things that I love to do and I want to do. Like, if you're competing for the sake of just getting Instagram followers or validation, you will binge, you will fuck up, you will not be happy. Probably not even look the way that you want to look on stage because you're not doing it for the right reasons. You have to do everything you want to do in life for the right reasons, for the right purpose, because if there is no purpose behind it, there's no point of doing it. If I had any tip for social media or anything like that, it would be do things with passion, do things with love. Even when I was working minimum wage jobs, I worked at the pizzeria, like I put so much passion and soul into every little salad I made, every single phone I answered, everything I did at that pizzeria was because I was like, let's make the fucking most of this. Like, I'm going to be the best at this and I'm gonna love it. Because like, you could either drag your feet through it and be like, oh, I'm doing this because I need to make, a dime. Like, no, like do it because that's what you want to do. Otherwise, say fuck it and go do something else. Nobody's forcing you to do anything. Nobody's forcing you to live this life that you don't want to live. Sure, there's things in our life that are out of control and you have to deal with those things, but deal with it and move the fuck on. Like, that is all that it is. You can go through the absolute fucking worst time in your life or be struggling with something, or whether that's financially or family issues or anything like that. Like, I've dealt with literally so much shit. The worst thing I ever did for myself was treat myself like a victim and treat myself like it was impossible to get over it. Just don't let it stop you. You need to just literally take a fucking breath, feel what you need to feel, and then move on. Because there is a life meant for you to be lived, and you gotta go let yourself live it. And you know deep down what you want to do, and you know the things that bring you happiness. It's just like allowing yourself to do those things, allowing yourself to be happy, and choosing to be that best version of yourself, taking action every single fucking day to follow through with those things that make you better, that make you happy, that bring you to that next version of yourself. Because if you have goals in life and things you want to achieve, the only way that you're gonna achieve them is by actually fucking doing it. And the only thing that's going to get you to do those things is wanting to do them and having your why. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? And following through and then doing it. Just keep fucking going. You will get better, you will get stronger, it will get better. It will get better. Like everything worth having is fucking hard. Whether that's getting a degree, getting a job, doing a bodybuilding competition, losing weight, whatever it is, it's gonna be fucking hard. Things in life are hard, nothing's easy, but you just gotta fucking do it. So with this YouTube channel, I just really want to intro that and say like, hey, like I've been going through some stuff. We all go through shit, but that doesn't mean that you need to start over. That doesn't mean that you need to jump into the next challenge, because sometimes you just need to recollect yourself, be gentle with yourself, and then allow things to heal and allow things to just be. Because the more you just sit and fester and let the negative things that happen in life kill you, they're gonna continue to kill you. It's gonna continue to build up and continue to bother you and weigh you down. You can't be a victim of the things that happen to you. So many better ways of looking at it. And it's like, sure, like feel your feelings. And like I did for a little bit. Like I was very upset about losing my job. But then it was like, hey, wait, like I really can do what I want to do now. And I'm not in this negative space where people are not appreciating my work ethic or people are not treating me right. Moving forward, I plan on sharing a lot more of my journey with mental health, becoming the best version of myself, and my daily life and the things that I do to get to where I am now. Because I used to struggle so heavily with doubt, negativity, depression, anxiety, all that kind of stuff. And it's like now I'm really in the best place of my life, and I'm just really looking forward to everything that's about to come. And I really want to include you guys and share more of my personal self online, because I think Instagram, it can get very just like a little bit toxic, but also just like kind of boring, and you don't really get to see someone's full personality. So I'm really excited to just share a little bit more of me with you guys, kind of just help you guys to know that you're not alone and that we all go through shit, and just keep it super fucking real. And yeah, I just want to show you guys like the transformation, because like I can feel it. And every time this happens, I've had a feeling in my life where I'm like, oh, we're in this transitional phase. Like there are good things coming. I know that something incredible and amazing is coming to me, and I want to document it, because I want to be able to look back on this and be like, wow, like that's where we were. We were at that low because XYZ happened all at once, and just watch what fucking happens when you dedicate your time, your energy into what you really want and go after it. So I hope you guys are excited to be a part of the journey, be a part of the ride, and be included on this part of my life. That pretty much kind of sums up where I'm at. I really did just want to make this kind of like a quick little intro video of just like, hey, this is what I've been going through. This is where I'm at. This is how I got here. For my next video, I do want to tell my full story on my fitness journey. I think that's a question I get asked a lot, the step-by-step, because like I've had such a long journey. I started working out actually in like 2017, and now it is almost 2024. So I've been through a lot, and I think my journey is something that I haven't really ever fully gotten into, and I think it's time for me to kind of talk about it. So that's gonna be my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys took something from it, or you know, it was just nice talking to you guys one-on-one and being myself and being real. So hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit like, hit subscribe. And I am sorry if this video editing is bad and I'm not looking in the camera, but it's like, we all start somewhere. We all have to start and just bite the bullet and do it. Nothing's gonna be perfect. Your first YouTube video is gonna be great. Your first bodybuilding competition is gonna be great. Like your first day at school is probably not gonna be great. Like you're not gonna know everything on day one, but you just gotta start and do it. So I hope you guys stick around, you stay for the journey, and that you get something from this, or you take value from what I'm saying here, and can appreciate me being me, because I really want to show who I am, get to know you guys a little bit better, and just really just share my journey and have some fun with it too. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.